Good morning, all of you. I am Divya from BD University and I am from AC department. Today, we are here to discuss about TCP/IP. Let us talk about the introduction. The TCP/IP is a set of communication protocols used for the internet and other similar networks. It is named from two of the most important protocols in it. First one is TCP, that is called as Transmission Control Protocol, and the other one is Internet Protocol, which were the first two networking protocols defined in this standard. Now, let us compare it with OSI model. OSI is Open System Interconnection Model. And as we know, in OSI model, there are 7 layers. But in TCP/IP, there are 4 layers. So the work that is performed in application layer, presentation layer, session layer in OSI model, all that work is performed in the application layer in TCP/IP. And the work which has been performed in the OSI model, similarly, the things goes on in TCP/IP. Here the name internetwork is just similar as the network layer in OSI model. And when we talk about the last layer, that is link and the physical layer, it is the layers in which the work which has been done by the data link layer and the physical layer in OSI model, same task is performed in the link and physical layer in TCP/IP. Now let us talk about the layers and their functions. These are the 4 layers in TCP/IP. First one is application layers, and they use the protocols like HTTP, SMTP, SNMP. And if we talk about the next layer, transport layer, the function of the transport layer is to end-to-end message integrity. And the protocols used by the transport layer is UDP and TCP. That is a user datagram protocol and a transmission control protocol. And if we talk about the next layer, that is internet layer, here the function is connectionless, best effort packet delivery. And now let us talk about the last layer, that is network interface. So the function of the network interface is almost any network in the technology. Here we can see the comparison between the OSI model and the TCP/IP model. All the layers in the OSI models, that is application layer, presentation layer, transport layer, network layer, data link layer, physical layer. Now we can see that in TCP/IP model, there are 4 layers. Okay, these are the TCP/IP architectural model, and which shows about the protocols, whatever they use. And next one is their application. If we talk about the application, this layers is compatible to the application, presentation, and session layers of the OSI model. Means if we talk about the application layer in TCP/IP, then in TCP/IP, the application, presentation, and session layers, all of the OSI models are all combined into one, that is application layer. It provides a way for applications to have access to network services. This layer also contains the high-level protocols, and the main issues with this layer is the ability to use both TCP and UDP protocols. For example, like UDP, TFTP, usually on a LAN, the physical links are short enough to ensure quick and reliable packet delivery without many errors. So SMTP instead uses TCP because of the error checking capabilities. Okay, it has the capabilities to check the errors. Since we consider our email important information, we would like to ensure a safe delivery. Now, UDP, user datagram protocols. This offers a direct way to send and receive the datagrams over an IP network with very few errors recovery services. And if we talk about the TFTP protocols, the full form of is Trivial File Transfer Protocol, and it is the simplified version of the FTP, that is File Transfer Protocol, which has no security features. Here, there are 2 users, one is host and other are the web servers. The data has to be transmitted from the host to the web server, and their connection has been shown. First of all, when the data goes from the application layer in the host, from the application layer to the transport layer, then to the network layer, and then it goes to the data link layer. After that, with the help of the media or data transfer, whatever, for example, Ethernet is used to connect the host and the web server, then the data from the Ethernet goes to the data link layer, means in the web server. After that, the data goes to the network layer. Network layer performs its function. Then the data goes to the transport layer. And finally, it goes to the application layer of the web server. In this manner, the data get transmitted from the host to the target. When we talk about the transport layer, this layer acts as the delivery services used by the application layers. Again, the two protocols used are TCP and UDP. The choice is made based on the application's transmission reliability requirements. Means whatever the requirement is, which type of transmission is required. According to that, the protocol is being used. The transport layer also handles all layer detection and recovery. It uses the checksums, acknowledgements, and timeouts to control the transmission and end-to-end verification. Unlike the OSI model, TCP/IP treats the reliability and end-to-end problem also. And when we talk about the internet layer, this layer is also known as internet layer. The main purpose of this layer is to organize or handle the movement of the data on the network. By movement of the data, we generally mean a routing of the data over the network. The main protocol used at this layer is IP, while ICMP and IGMP are also used at this layer. Now, when we talk about a network interface layer, this layer normally consists of the device drivers in the OS and the network interface card attached to the system. Both of the device drivers and the network interface card take care of the communication details, with the media being used to transfer the data over the network. In most of the cases, this media is in the form of the cables. Some of the famous protocols that are used at this layer include ARP, that is Address Resolution Protocol, and Point-to-Point Control Protocol. Thank you.